Guys, welcome again to another video. Welcome to this channel, and for those who are new here, my name is Angie Owoko and I make videos just surrounding my life in Germany, living in Germany, working in Germany, and just sharing the faithfulness of God in my journey from moving to from Kenya to Germany. So let's get going. So today, guys, I am so excited because finally we are preparing to move to our new apartment. A few weeks ago, or like many weeks ago, I shared with you guys that we are actually looking for a bigger apartment, and we ended up finding a 3-bedroom apartment. Of course, we found it online on just by looking at 3-bedroom apartments in Duisburg, and we just happened to land on newly built apartments, and that was really exciting because finding a 3-bedroom apartment is usually not the easiest thing because many families are looking for such apartments, and in any case in Germany most families are smaller families with only 2 kids, where you find that a 2-bedroom apartment is more than enough for them. So even in this area we tried to look for 3-bedroom apartments in our area in Rummel, where we live right now, but that was an uphill task. So when we found the other one, we thought that wow, we are up for the challenge, and we ended up making expressing our interest to the realtor, who then eventually invited us to go for a viewing, and we did go. We liked the apartments that we saw. Actually, they are 78 newly built apartment blocks, and the units have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. Just are really nice. I would say that the entire environment is just really nice, and a place that we thought, yeah, this is where we want to see ourselves living and raising our family for the next couple of years. So yeah, everything by the grace of God went really fine, and of course we had to go through a vetting process because that is something that happens in almost maybe all apartments here in Germany. It's not just like somebody will trust you just like that. They want to see, okay, where do you work, how much do you earn, what expenses do you have, what is your credit history, what is where do you live currently. Like, they want to know that you are not going to be a problematic tenant. So we went through the vetting process, and we ended up getting an offer. We signed our contract, and then the journey began to wait. And of course, the second thing after getting approved for the apartment was to find a kitchen. As you can see right now, our kitchen is basically where I am right now. I am in the kitchen. It's really a small space, but we are moving to a bigger apartment, which is of course a lot wider, so our kitchen cannot fit into the other apartment. Yeah, it could have been really nice if we could just undo the kitchen and go and build it in the other apartment, but just that cannot work. Why? Because also in the other apartment we have an open style kitchen, you know, these American kitchens, and also the washing machine, the provision for the washing machine, or the place to connect the washing machine, is also built in the kitchen. So definitely this one has to just go. The only thing that we are gonna carry along with us, of course, are the electrical appliances like the dishwasher, the cooker and the oven, and the rest of it, the sink and what have you, is gonna remain. It's not gonna remain because we need to remove it. And what we are thinking is to making a kleine Anzeige on the internet, so that whoever is interested in whatever is left of the kitchen, of course the cabinets are still very much intact, then we're just giving for free. We are not looking to sell even for 50 euros or whatever. We're just gonna give it to whoever is interested for free. But of course then they will need to get their own dishwasher and install their own cooker and their own oven. So for the kitchen, then we had to start again looking around, because there are so many places that sell kitchens in Germany. Like, the thing is, if you're somebody who has never lived in Germany, when you move to a new apartment in Germany, it doesn't matter if the apartment is newly built or you're moving to a different apartment. Usually you find that there are just empty shelves. There are no cabinets in the bedroom, there are no cabinets in the kitchen, not even a sink. You actually just get a room where you now have to install everything. Of course, you will find that there are provisions for you to install the sink, to install the cooker, to install all those things. There are switches and all that, but the appliances and the furniture are missing. So you have the option of designing your kitchen to your taste. So as luck would have it, Mark saw like an ad on Facebook from Shafrat that they were looking for kitchen testers. You know the way Google or whatever used nowadays, like if you're an internet user, they gather your information and they are able to discern what you actually need. And because they saw that we were already looking for a new apartment, they thought that okay, a kitchen would come with it, and that is why I think they pushed this ad to us. Anyway, eventually we thought, okay, why not try for these kitchen testers, because the offer was that you get to pay like half the price if you're a kitchen tester. They were looking for like 35 kitchen testers, and then of course then you have to allow them to make photos of the kitchen once it is finished for them to use now for their own advertisement. Which is a girl, like, why not? So we put up an application that we are interested in being kitchen testers, and by the grace of God we qualified because of the uniqueness of our kitchen, the fact that the washing machine is actually in the kitchen as opposed to the regular everyday kitchen that is like what we actually have here. So we qualified for that, and they set up an appointment for us, and both Mark and I went to this appointment, which was actually a 2-hour appointment where we needed to sit down and discuss and design the kitchen and come to an agreement of where we want maybe the cooker to be, the fridge to be, everything, what color we want, the design, everything. I think I like this, the way it is like this. So that was really nice. We went to, of course, the Shafrat kitchen whatever store in, was it in Krefeld or in Mars? Some not very far from here. And of course we planned to arrive a little bit earlier, and of course just walked around the store, and we were looking at all these designs of kitchens, some of them white, some of them gray, some of them glossy, some of them matte finish, some of them, you know, everything. They have like everything that you might imagine. And the idea was that then we get an inspiration beforehand. We know what we might need, so that when we sit down for the design process, then we already have everything in mind of how we want our kitchen to be. And that's exactly what happened. Then we had this sit down, and but before that, Mark had to now go to the other apartment and take the measurements of the kitchen, the square meters and all that, to take even photos and videos so that they know exactly where the sockets have been placed, where the pots have been placed, so that the design is actually accurate. And then then we brought all these things to the table. We had also to bring the measurements of our appliances that we already have, because we wanted for them to use our own appliances like our dishwasher, our cooker, our oven in the other apartment. We brought all these measurements and everything, and then we give it to them. And then afterwards, after agreeing on the design and all that, then they now had to send their specialist to now take the correct and accurate measurements for the kitchen. And then we got the notification that the kitchen is underway. But now the only challenge is that we don't get it delivered until somewhere maybe in the middle of December, and we're only hoping that by the time we get to celebrate Christmas, then we're actually having a functional kitchen. So in any case, I think that is a situation where so many people have had to go through, especially when you have a customized kitchen. If you're only going to buy a kitchen that is already finished, I mean, that is a one-time thing. Just get it delivered, installed, and that is it. But because ours was custom made, then of course we had to go through this waiting process, and this is actually from somewhere in the beginning of September. So that has been September and October, and now we are in November. It's not even gonna be, so we were told straight away that it's gonna need at least 3 months. We are hoping that maybe before the end of November then it gets to be delivered. But in any case, we already have survival tactics. You can see, like behind me, now we have a microwave. A microwave is something that we have never had in this apartment because of course of space. This space is actually what we have as a preparation surface, and then we just found that a microwave does not fit into the small space that we have. But for now, having to be able to survive in the other space, we thought to get a microwave, so that then we have the option of maybe buying microwavable food, or ready prepared food. There is actually a section in the supermarket, like in Reve, where you have microwavable food that, like, even if it's currywurst and whatever, that's already prepared. You just need to put it in the microwave for like maybe 3-5 minutes and it's ready to eat. So that was one option. And because in our hotel, we have this rewards program where we, as the MFANG Mitarbeiter, like the receptionist, when we enroll new guests for our rewards program, then we earn points. Like we normally earn, for every guest you earn 500 points of enrollment points. I ended up having like 176,000 points, and with these points usually you can book a holiday somewhere around the world, whether in Germany, whether in Kenya, wherever, you can book a holiday with these points. Like not entirely, like it can pay for the hotel room, it can pay for the accommodation, or you can also buy merchandise from our catalog with the group of hotels. So I ended up actually like getting a smoothie maker. I was looking at this catalog and said, okay, let me see anything that could be of interest. I have so many points, and in any case I continue to enroll every month. I get more points deposited into my account. So I got the smoothie maker, and when I told Mark about it, that hey, you know what, I'm getting a smoothie maker, and I told him I'm not buying it by cash, I'm actually spending like 40-something thousand points. And he was like, oh, in that program do they have a microwave? And I was like, okay, yeah, they do. And they had 2 microwaves. One was going for 50-something thousand points, and then this one was actually going for 103,000 points, which is actually like a really, like, this is a design that I've never even seen. You can see like how big it is, and then it doesn't have the rotating plate that you have in most microwaves that we are used to. It actually has a ceramic plate that is installed, like you cannot remove it, and so it doesn't rotate. It's actually really awesome. Yesterday we got to use this for the first time, but yeah, I ordered it and it got delivered to us, so that is really another lifesaver. We are grateful for that. So yeah, and then the other thing is I had to order like a dish rack again. Like that surface there, it's a place that we can put a dish rack. I've always wanted to put a dish rack there, but again, we don't have so much space, and when we are cooking we also use that space as a preparation surface. And if you are having a dish rack there, then we don't even have room, especially if 2 of us are cooking at the same time in the kitchen. But now I get the chance to have a dish rack, especially because when we don't have a functional kitchen, that means that you have to wash the dishes from the next place where we have a sink, which is the bathroom. And then washing the dishes from the bathroom, of course, we need a place to dry. And now if we have like this proper dish rack, then that gets the problem solved. And the other kitchen is gonna be really big. It's gonna have like one side. Yeah, it's gonna be an L-shaped. It's gonna be an L-shaped, and you see like this on this other kitchen we only have furniture and appliances on one side, and of course on this other side, yes, we have a few like shelves, some shelves, some the fridge, and the other cabinet that is also like a storage space. But on the other side, like as we could see the design of the kitchen, because we were able to see the computerized design of the kitchen. Then we have so much more space, so much more surface, that we have a surface, we have a space where we can put the microwave, we have a space where we can put all these different appliances and still have so much more preparation surface. So that is really exciting. I'm honestly really looking forward to the move, literally counting down days. So let's say in about a matter of a week, we are already gonna receive the keys. We are already gonna have access to the new apartment, but we have leased a moving truck from the other weekend. Then that means that only then can we now move. But we're gonna already have access to the kitchen from sometime, oh my god, I cannot even believe it, sometime the following week. And that means that we can already maybe start bringing in a few things that we can bring with the car, or just actually have access to the apartment to take measurements for the curtains, or to take measurements for a few things here and there that we then actually need to bring in. So yeah, that is awesome, that is exciting, that is what I wanted to share with you guys. And right now I need to go to DHL and collect my kitchen, or my dish rack. It was delivered yesterday here, but since there was nobody in the apartment, we got this note that says unfortunately the delivery was not possible, and we need to go to the next DHL office to collect the item physically. And of course I need to bring my ID. So guys, that's it. I just wanted to share with you like the progress that we have made so far. After like starting to look for a new apartment, we got a new apartment, we got an offer, we have everything already done that needs to be done beforehand, before like we get the official handover for the keys and taking up the apartment. So it's a really exciting journey, and of course I'm excited to bring you guys along, and hoping to just be able to make many exciting memories for that new apartment. So guys, thank you so much, and see you on the next video. Bye.